Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be reviewing this pack of brush markers. It's the Ohuhu brush marker set. I think it's the 48 pack and I am going to test it out. I've already used these before, but there are some problems and some great things with this. So let's get on to the video. Firstly, the package has the text right here. It says Ohuhu, and then let's unzip it and see what's inside. Here we have all of the markers with their color. They color coded it. You can see that one's coral pink. I don't know if you guys, the camera is zooming in. Yeah, there. Coral pink, and it's number R1, so they number it. And not really number because they also letter it, but like they have a certain number or letter with it, and they also have a color to go with it. So that's very useful, and I really like that they have that because we can tell how the color will look. But one thing that I won't recommend you guys doing is trusting their swatches. They have like this little paper with their swatches, and it's not the right colors. They refer to these colors the cap colors, but it's not really, sometimes not really how it turns out. So I would recommend you guys to swatch it out yourself. Well, I swatched it out so you guys can see this video and see how they all look. Let me find it right here. Once I get my markers, I love swatching them. There, my camera zoomed in. So here we have all of the colors swatched. You're probably like, there's just a pencil marking there, but no color. But that is because there is a colorless blender, which is 0. So I put 0 right there. And then here are the rest of the colors. And the markers again. Let's show you guys the features of the caps. So the caps are like this, and they have a little bump right there. That's because sometimes, this happens all the time, you roll it and you don't want it to fall over. These help them from stopping to fall over, so they can like stop at a point. And we also have their logo there, Ohuhu art marker, and then here we have, it tells you which one is the chisel tip and which one is the brush tip. So that's cool, and I really like how it looks. Maybe one thing they could change next time is not make it silver writing. It's kind of hard to see. They could make like a different color which would suit better, but I think they did silver because I don't think they have a silver marker. I may be wrong, but I don't think they have a silver marker. That's why they put it here, but let's just get on. Well, also, we are going to be testing these out with sketchbook paper. These are alcohol-based markers, which means they bleed. That is the only thing I have a concern with, because I use markers a lot in my bullet journal, and I can't use these ones because they bleed through real bad, but I use these guys to my bullet journal. So anyways, getting back to these colors, I really like how they turn out on the paper. So I'm going to show you guys some of the drawings that I did in here that I used this marker with. Let's see. I used this drawing with that marker, and I really like how it turned out. And as you guys can see, I really like how opaque the color is. Not really like, you know, streaky. It's very streak free, which is my favorite part in this. I do not like streak marker. I have more drawings, but I will show you guys further in the channel. But let's test them out. I'm going to get onto a page, random page here, and I'm going to show you guys some of the markers that have a really good color. So this one is that color right there, R8. And let's see how they look. They also have a gray tip part over here for the marker, and I think that looks really nice. So let's test it out. I'm going to, it's okay. It'll bleed, but it's fine. That's how the marker looks. Let's draw something. And I have to tell you guys this. The marker is so smooth. Like some brush tips, they have like the brush for like a little bit and then it's harder as you go down. Like what I mean is like in the tip part, it's really soft and then it goes harder and harder. But this one is like that, but it has more softness to it because usually brush markers do not have that soft tip. Like over here, let me show you guys for this one. This one is another pack of the Ohuhu. And this one, if you press down, that's the only amount of like brush. The rest is really hard. Let me show you guys with a different marker because this one is really light so you guys might not see it. So look, this one, that's it. So I do not like that part in this marker. And I really like it in here because you guys can see. Look, it goes way more deeper. I don't want to do it too much. But yeah, now let's talk about the chisel tip. I really like chisel tips. They help me with board, like, it's really streak free too. And they help me get like tiny spots with the tipper part. And overall, that's really good part. And we have the colorless blender. I am not really sure how it works because I've tried it a lot of times. Okay, let me just like do this and then try to blend them. And I just use the brush tip and blend it. But what happens is the color fades. Like the opaqueness of this color fades. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it gets dimmer and dimmer until that color, I should say. And let me show you guys a drawing that I did with that mistake when I was testing stuff out. Where is that? I think it was one of the first drawings I did with this one. Yeah. I think I ripped that page out because I didn't really like it. But let me just test it on these drawings that I have done in the past. By the way, my drawing style is not like that anymore. It changed. But when you go on it, it fades. Or it goes to a grayish color. I think you guys can see it now. And yes, that's the thing I don't get about this blender. But overall, these markers are really, really good. I highly recommend it. But here are some minor changes I hope Ohuhu will figure out in the future. And that's all I had to say. If you guys love opaque colors like me, then this is the brand for you. But also, this is the 48 set, which doesn't include too many pastel colors. That is another minor issue. But I'm fine with that because I don't use pastel colors that much, but people who like shading and, you know, stuff like that would really want pastel colors. You guys can see there's barely any pastel colors. Very bright and fun. So that's one of the issues. Also, I really, really like their black marker because sometimes the black marker fades and that's not really good. And they also include a refill, which is really nice because some markers do not do that and this one does. So that's a very big plus. And here how this goes. Look how opaque that is. It's so cool if there's a fine liner of the same version because I have different Ohuhu sets and those sets fine liners are not as opaque as that color, which I hope they will also do in the future because I'm very excited and I'll be the first customer. Also, if you guys want more reviews, don't forget to comment them down below. And I hope you guys liked this review of this amazing marker set, and I'll see you guys next time. Also, by the way, if you want to buy this, I will link it in the description, and I've been using this a lot in my sketchbook and it's very good, but here are the issues, as you guys probably heard. So I hope that you understand the issues and hope to find another review in this channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.